Breaker build that we're seeing, but this matchup between Graves and Gwen, we've seen it go both ways over the last few weeks.
We have. Most of the time we see Graves gain control of the first 2 eggs and kind of dictate that point, but there does come a point, as you can see momentarily.
The big thing there is you see he didn't actually miss out on any of those minions, as you say, but Zanzara and Dale coming up. The minion's not in range of the tower. TP available from Nukeduck if he wants to join this. Finn puts the Hallow Mist down, but it expires. And as does he. First blood of the game to Zanzara.
And in the early game, with the first 3 waves, with the rise into the Veigar matchup, and they make great use of it. Zanzara, you need to be careful though, because you do not have members around you.
Yeah, Zanzara has the flash, but Q3 is going to get the knock up. Nukeduck looking for this, hasn't put down the cage yet, still finds him. Flash follow from Marcoon is enough to transfer those double buffs across to him.
And that kind of pivots Astralis forward, especially if he can't move up. Oh no, the vision control is good here, but they start off the Raptors just when Zanzara is coming around.
But that control wall behind XL actually might have spotted them in the pixel bush. Mickey's going to flash forward, lands the play. Dale underneath the tower, the root coming out as well, and Dale will fall across the wall. Zanzara can't join the fight. XL find 2 in the mid lane.
Great movement there from XL, and they keep the early pressure up, trying to continue with the jungle pressure
by cleansing the root from those chompers.
It's a heal for a cleanse, and Sour, he is around, and he's actually not currently spotted on vision, as you're saying, so this might get real hairy from the side of XL. Does he have the lantern up?
No flash. Patrick has a flash of his own. Zanzara looking for the damage. The hook's going to pull him under the tower. It's too greedy.
Oh no.
It's too greedy. Patrick gets excited. Will back away. Just takes to the map is really bleeding for Astralis.
Yes, so currently right now XL is investing resources to get the Herald on the top side of the map, so they've left Patrick by his lonesome. Astralis could be able to punish this.
Flash hook connects. Chompers come down, but there's no way for Patrick to get out of that one. Astralis able to collapse on the bottom side because Mickey was not there to shield his AD carry.
And if there's one thing I do like seeing...
The moment puts the end of the line down. There's a big minion wave here, and you can see XL looking to make a play. Meanwhile, Astralis moving towards the bottom side. Realm Warp's coming in. Mickey hooked. No minion wave here yet for Cobby. Minion rooted underneath the tower top side. White Knight's getting dived. 1 kill already across. Cobby now roots up 1. The Moonlight Vigil coming out as well. Patrick has nowhere to go. On the top side, White Knight did fall. 2 kills though, going over to Zanzara there for Astralis.
Yeah, and honestly, Astralis, they're finding the better cross maps in this instance, because yes, a Herald will get deployed on top side, but Astralis picked up the first turret, Astralis picked up 2 kills, and I think
it's happening on the map, but you have to always evaluate a play by what trick. Yes, you got 3 plates on the bottom side, but you split that with Finn for a while. Dale's going to get jumped on. Zanzara looking for the chase. Baby Cage comes down. Heartbreaker goes through it, but Zanzara, that's a primordial burst if I've ever seen one. Nukeduck seconds or so, and XL will start up the Drake. However, will Astralis take the fight?
This is going to be difficult. You're walking in through a choke point. Veigar loves this. If you're grouped around the baby cages, it might get difficult.
Realm Warp to try and get them onto the other side of the fight. Promised you flashes in. The rest of the team was nowhere near. Not anywhere in the same zip code as Promised Q as he looked for an engage. But the Realm Warp had taken the rest of Astralis away. XL take the kill, and they take the Dragon to boot.
And once again, it is a difficult situation because Astralis put interesting itemization as well coming in from Zanzara. He's opted in for the Trinity Force, and then Morph and Mortius, I think that's just a no-brainer here. With the buffs that came in for the extra AD, and you're against Gwen and a Veigar. Just great.
As you say, a lifeline works very well for him, but it looks like Astralis just a little bit behind the clock on this play in the mid lane. They give up their tower. They have the one bouncing back towards them. Finn secures the Ocean Dragon, only second of the game. Control Ward in the pit. Promise Q now.
What's the plan of going down the mid lane? You're not looking to contest a Drake. Your only play by pushing down the mid lane really only works if XL just gives up the priority. Mickey, you're out of position here.
Yeah, it's a really bad position for Mickey. Promise Q goes in, misses the hook. TP coming in as Astralis for the fight on the back line. Patrick forced to flash away. Heartbreaker from Zanzara. Zanzara just solos him on the back. Dale came in with a Realm Warp as well to help out. He'll get snipped away, but it's a 1-for-1 trade so far. Patrick has fallen. Will Astralis pull the trigger on the Baron?
I don't think they can. They really don't have the damage to facilitate it just yet to immobilize Patrick to another place of the another position.
Obviously steps forward here, looking for the hook. Lands onto Patrick. Death shot's coming out as well. There's the Gravitum, and Patrick's dead. A superb hook from Promise Q. Finn, though, able to get one in response. They're chasing onto Mickey. Cobby dashing forwards, and Zara going in as well. Mickey with a good play, but he's going to get chased down. It's a double for White Knight, and now the Ocean Dragon, their target, deciding against giving XL Soul Point. They will take the Ocean Drake. And they actually have about 20 seconds here. They could turn towards the Baron as well.
You know, that one carry you need to find wins in these compositions, Promiscu finds it.
Just like team, and I want to see the Cobby of old come back. I want to see the Cobby
Flash coming over
that we saw carry games in the past. Hooks coming out, Mickey rooted, but that is just a very dead Promiscu sent back to the depths is the Nautilus. And as you say, it was Hex Flash into Hook, but it was more Hex Flash into Die. TP now coming in as Gwen wants to join this party. Cobby not in the best of positions, has the flash, but the chase is on. Need to work coming out, he'll flash away. Puts down a turret to slow up Marcoon. Dale coming in from the side. Mickey flash hook, it lands. Dale had no flash from the initial play in the red side jungle, and because of that, he and Astralis will pay another kill to Excel, and they will now set up around the Baron.
Support dead, mid lane are dead. You're right, they should just be starting up this Baron right now. Sensara does not have the flash, but he does still have the ultimate to get in with a little dash. But Hook from Mickey could stop this. No, he smells it out. And while this Baron is getting lower and lower, Finn is going to try and stop them from going in.
Finn. He tries to push forward, doesn't have the needle work, but he's actually doing a lot of work in this 1v3. Almost takes out White Knight. Calibrum not enough. Baron secured. Finn
just barely.
As turnaround in this game could be the start of such a tale. For the moment, though, they have to do something pretty special to get out of this one. There's the root.
He's dead.
And he's dead. As you say, he will fall. Nukeduck invests the ultimate, but it's just a free kill Promiscu button right now.
I'll be very honest right now. If Astralis turns this game around, stacked up a wave, Baron still active for them. They can push this inhibitor turret. They can back off afterwards and go for soul point themselves if that's what they're looking for.
It's the difference between losing 2 inhibitor towers and 2 inhibitors and just 1 inhibitor tower and 1 inhibitor here. The numbers disadvantage anyway.
Now, Astralis, they could look to take down the mid lane and mid lane turret themselves here, or they could try and contest for this Drake. I don't think they can contest it.
Zenzara's going to try, dashes away with the Spectral Maw. Mid lane tower still survives.
Right now, it's not even your win condition moving into Excel's composition. It's so difficult. Promiscu can try and look for that Hail Mary now, and he has found Patrick in the past.
Marcoon, the front line. Nukeduck coming in, the TP there. Event Horizon just short. Dale flashes, looking for the kill onto Nukeduck. Dale very tanky, Moonlight Vigil. Nukeduck pops a stopwatch. Dale has one of his own. Gwen coming from the top side as Finn looks to kill off Zanzara. Cobby dives forward. Mickey plays him away. The cleanse away from Cobby as he tries to survive on the back line, but Zanzara's already down. And Cobby, even through the GA. Your guardian angel isn't looking down on you happily today. Shut down is Cobby. Shut down of Astralis. And any hopes they had of maybe making it to playoffs seem to dissipate like nothing. There's nothing left for them. It dissipates like absolutely nothing. Excel very happily take their 7th win of spring. With it one step closer to playoffs for the first time in the team's history. And Astralis fall by the wayside as Excel secure the win.
It was a valiant effort in that last team fight. They all flashed forward. They tried to get the play down, but that game was already over. Excel was in clean, pure control of it. They started the Drake stacking in their favor for themselves. Ocean Soul picked up. I mean, it's just not a good way to fight it. And there was good signs of light, you know?
History. Last time didn't work out too well, but this time we'll see if Adam can pilot it.
Yeah, it has been known as a counter matchup into the Graves, at least in the eastern regions. And what you quite often will see the set up many plays is the chain from Nuclear in the mid lane. And for Gidea's side, yes, you can look for plays now.
Goes, flash, Zenith blade, flash away by Limit, but there's no escape for the Lulu. And this is what you can do. You pick engage into the Enchanter. Limit tries to survive, but Jezu will secure that kill. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Ghost pop on either side. Smokescreen stops Adam getting a couple of auto attacks in. Could look for the flash. Chase decides against it. Gets the flash and the Ghost. Place the chompers behind that initial stun. Even if you cleanse the initial stun, you come back through that stun. But here is the Zenith Blade, and Xmatty's burnt his spells. The shield coming out, though. Jezu flashes away from the tower range. Pushes back in. Treats. He will still have the Shield of Daybreak stun back up. He walks forward. There's the stun. Once again, the shield. Just in time. Xmatty able to survive. Jezu rooted outside of the tower range. Meanwhile, we see Nuclear Int and Certus fighting in the middle. Could have looked for something. There's the Moonlight Vigil, but Jezu levels up just at the right time. And Xmatty will not want to take any more of this fight until his team arrives. Nuclear Int and Limit here for the dive. Jezu nowhere to go, no summoners. Chompers go down. They will get the root, but Maddie was tanking the tower, and BDS get their first kill of the game.
Yes,
one phase that really cost them. Here they had a good start. You know, they got that kill. They were able to get ahead, but then just a little bit of greed from Jezu to stay around for that wave cost him dearly. And because of that, now BDS have the timer to come and get this dragon. They do it just before the tower does fall. Gives Corki a little bit more freedom on the map as well. First tower did go over to BDS. That gold lead of about 1,000 will be culled in a second. Second dragon of the game to them as well, though. And only 600 gold between these two teams. Gileas looking for a second charge if they can find it, but Nuclear Int jumps past, jumps back, trying to proc the eye. Nuclear Int, with you, Gulbug. I'm going to call it spot the wins. So both these teams currently sitting just outside of playoff contention, as actually we don't need to spot any wins because Certus is getting dived on. Gileas coming in as well. Syncroft will be able to dash away, but the Onslaught of Shadows comes back. Syncroft survives! Just needed one more auto to take him out. And you can still spot the wins if you want. Where are SK going to get 5 wins out of this? Super Mega Death Rocket?
5-1 with the Rocket. It's good placement, but Syncroft, he's ready for it.
To guarantee a spot in playoffs.
Oh, we're going to have... Oh, I'm going to hold that thought because Matty, he does have that cleanse, but maybe forced to use it here.
Yeah, no flash, though. Through. Oh, good polymorph there onto Gileas. Limit now, though. Not in the best of positions. Going to pop the Wild Growth, but he will go pop as well. And Limit sacrificed himself really there. Jezu able to survive. 20 seconds remaining. Mid-wave pulled by Gileas. Adam forced low, forced out. Didn't have to pop the ult or any summoners there, though, so a few auto attacks heal him up a bit. Treats going in for the engage. Super Mega Death Rocket. Genex chasing in as well. Nuclear Int forced away. Xmatty doing quite a lot of work on Sword of Shadow. Still an opportunity here. Xmatty chunked out with a rocket. All this time, Syncroft not with his team. He is pushing in that bottom lane. Control of the river. Now SK will try
by anything just yet. But Jesu, he's recalled right now.
Jesu's not here at all. That is a lot of your damage in these fights. Third dragon of the game looks like it could just be secured here from BDS. Syncroft snipping it down. Gileas does have the Onslaught of Shadows, but will not go in for it. BDS now on sole point at the 21.
This is a team that has mastered stalling games for a very long time. Because remember, for the longest time, SK just don't find early game leads. They find wins at the late game where they catch the opponent off guard. Maybe like now.
Onslaught of Shadows onto Syncroft. Doesn't have the ghost, doesn't really have anywhere to go, and the chase is on, and Syncroft will fall. Caught out once again. It's the third time. The first two he was able to escape, but it's third time lucky for SK. Now what did they use? Solar Flare, Jezu, Flash, the chase, Nuclear Int able to take him out and escape. The flash to chase to land the chains. Nuclear Int does it all for BDS.
Okay, now
Dragon going to be started.
As well here.
Here we go, into darkness, into no vision for SK. BDS trying to burst it down. Manny gets the Libram.
Oh my God.
Long range Moonlight Vigil, just look at the damage. And can you go in? Can you get in there at all? Super Mega Death Rocket, not enough to secure it. It was Xmatty who took a little bit of a lack of vision, but that ward in the Pixel Bush will help them out. Package available for Certus.
They know exactly where they are right now. Now Blue's ball comes through.
Oh, Moonlight Vigil was just short. The Solar Flare's going to land. A Nuclear Int is shut down. Certus dives onto the backline. Maddie falls as well. Adam tries to get onto Jesu, but the stopwatch will save him for now. Treats it there as well. Syncroft stunned. Adam able to get over across the wall, and he will be able to chase down one, but it's 3 for 1 in favor of SK right now. Adam dives across, just escapes. He has that ultimate. Syncroft does not, and the chase is on for SK. Adam able to get away with that dash, but Syncroft has no such luxury. 4 for 1 for SK, and they turn their eyes to the Elder.
It's a little bit frustrating. Minutes before this spawn, with your soul, SK, they do what they do best. They stole the game once again. They're not even
It's cooldown, and Adam, oh my goodness, that was close. Like, Certus just needed one more rocket. Of course, Adam does have the ultimate and could have used it if he went below that threshold. Nuclear Int now looking for Certus. You lose these, Nuclear Int! You lose those, and he lives up to his name. Nuclear Inted in the bottom lane, trying to kill off Certus. Now SK turn their eyes towards the Baron.
And just like that, they're able to pick it up. They have the Elder Drake. They have a Corki, as we said. SK scaling aspect of their composition, and then they just take over the control of the game against teams who struggle to close out games.
And although Elder's about to time out in about 30 seconds, they have the Baron now as well to push in these inhibitor towers. No real waves in the side lanes for them to do anything, but they might be looking for the win. 20 seconds still on this Elder. SK could just try and force the tempo, could just try and force a play. Solar Flare available. Limit forced away, Nuclear Int stepping forward, but this should be the second Nexus tower, first Nexus tower falling. SK take it. Adam now joins the fray, has the GA. Syncroft forced away, there's the root. Nuclear Int dives in. Genex away with collateral damage. Elder Drake, 4 seconds left on it. 3, 2, 1. There's the Nexus tower. Will go down now. The Nexus, the target. Adam going in. Will the GA be enough to save him? He gets onto Certus, dashing forward, gets the slow, but he gets put into the GA. Genex fighting on the backline by himself. This is good from BDS. They've held on to this game. Treats going in. The root's going to stop Nuclear Int with his TP. Jezu does fall. Certus and Gileas get away alive.
And just like that, naked Nexus. Certus, he does have that.
Dash right now. Use the chains in between. Has to wait for that dash to come back up, but Certus can turn this. He's trying to get away. Flash forward from Nuclear Int, not enough. The more comes in, Nuclear Int chunked away with a Gatling gun.
Adam's coming up as well. Nuclear not fancying this one. Baron Bell power recall. Can he get away?
He's backing. He gets away.
He's just out. And Adam, he is in a position right now where he's trying to catch off guard. This Corki, he's going to be spotted on vision now.
Okay, so that's what you got. What you got to get away from this one. Adam has the Undying Rage. Certus does not have that same luxury. Shut down for Adam. That's what a Tryndamere can go. Still available. All ults up. Flashes. Not on Certus. Synchro tries to get in. Solar Flare flashed away from. Super Mega Death Rocket coming in as well. What do we got? That's 2 ults down. X-Maddie popped the Moonlight Vigil as well. Synchro still dodging around the fight as best he can. The damage from Certus is absurd right now. Adam looking for a flank. Gideon's looking for the win. They're chasing in onto the shadows. Synchro is all on his lonesome. He's all left alone. The stopwatch can buy you some time, but the only gold you're seeing is silver right now. X-Maddie gets back. Certus has the package. Can you defend BDS? And Maddie takes one. Gideus falls. Genex into the GA. Certus got to use this package perfectly instead. The Nexus the target. BDS battered and bruised at an end to their name because they may lose this game. Genex on the Nexus. SK trying to do what they can. Certus needs one more auto and he will find it. SK claim the win.
Oh, it's not clean, but they get the job done. And once again, SK, they're able to stall out the game. They find their footing in the late game and they close it out themselves. And you can look at them, they're quite happy about this one. They know how much it means in their run for playoffs.
I wouldn't mind just going late and duking it out 5v5.
We'll see how it goes, because 5v5 is what Mad Lions want to do. Lots of dive. Vex, Wukong, Nautilus, all going on the back line. A lot of times you see dive comps with a Jinx, and on Vex week 1, he could never really get his base off. He told us on Euphoria, he kind of griefed it a bit, cancelling his base, staying for an wave, being a bit greedy, puts the Vex behind, want to keep up in tempo with the enemy mid.
Yeah, and obviously just so incredibly difficult to play a lane phase with Ignite. Hold that thought as the dive is now coming through. Slotdown setting up for the Q. Unforgiven now flashing out. Now Yo-Yo in the midst of everything. That's going to be 1, 2. Are they going to get 3? Neon, can he try to kill back? No, we can't get anything. Oh, that's the worst time I've ever seen.
It's an absolute horror for Misfits. They thought they had the early bot dive. They went for the 3
here as well, and you can see on the top side, at least in the 1v1 here, keeping the pressure up. Now we know Wukong expected to be more relevant. 1 item, 2 item, and if the team finds that hook hit, oh baby, getting away with murder there. That was the dirtiest hitbox. And now Neon's in trouble because here comes El Yo-Yo. Goodbye goes the tower. Oh baby, can we get a back ban? Kaiser is out of control.
Excuse me, what was that hook? Neon was behind the creep and
With SK if they lose, so this is such an important game.
Yeah, because the thing is, it's about winning more. Again, top 4 is what really matters.
Smoke screen is on cooldown, so he can't actually cancel it again unless he walks up and Qs. And Armad's going to cancel it.
Difficult situation to be certain. Wukong, a lot more of the value is going to come in the ulti. Here it is going to be in trouble here. That's so much damage. He didn't anticipate this one, and the auto still hits him.
So much burst coming out from the Wukong. Conqueror fully stacked. Here it tried to run back and then flash over the wall and perhaps take the blast cone out. That was his only real escape from that play. Fantastic solo kill there from Armor.
Now matching up 1-to-1 on Drakes. We'll see what Rift we're going to get, as Ocean is just going to be the second of the game.
I'm going to say Hextech.
That would be exciting.
Hextech would be exciting.
I'm going to say Infernal.
Okay.
I like less walls.
Ooh, you're right. Daniel Drakos.
Woo!
Time to do the lottery.
Especially the split again coming from basically nowhere to join this team. Has had a solid split thus far. Armor getting kicked back. Good use of the ulti early. Again, a lot of armor as well as the Hull Breaker means it's very hard to kill this Wukong. Corki coming in might provide enough magic damage, but they're going to lose a tower on the top side in the meantime. Armament with the Blitzcrank question mark. Going back, trying to juke.
Oh, he's baiting him with a W.
The S-juke! Oh, it's the Wukong Classic!
It didn't do anything, but it's just funny to see as a spectator because obviously the players don't know, but you've invested 3 people to just kill a Wukong this mid-tier 1. So 3 towers to 2, and you can see the power of side lane towers. Rika can push top lane all the way out to tier 3. VTO has to catch it in his base, and that just gives you so much top side.
Walking into the Wukong, into the Volibear is certainly a terrifying prospect. The Vex as well with the follow-up CC could be strong, so Mad will just start this objective. Smokescreen comes down. Walking away now. The package, the other big cooldown you need to look at, but it looks like the Dragon is just going to fall, but Slatan manages to take it away. VTO on the backside immediately going to package out. Arma taking so much damage. Might just be able to take down the support. Rika goes into the back line, but does not get much done. Neon, Gale forcing forward. Here and on the chase. Misfits taking the fight and the Dragon.
Very clean Dragon fight there, so we're still 1 win above them, so that makes our life easier, you know. So teams start siding with other teams when it comes to the playoffs race, because of course, every loss hurts, and Mad Lions are going to start up this Baron now. They have themselves around a 1k gold lead. A lot of that on the jungle and AD carry of Mad Lions. Misfit TPing in, so are Mad.
Neon Bad guns right now. If they start the fight here, the Aphelios is basically useless. They're just going to try to one-shot him, but again, the Gale Force taking him out to safety here in the midst of everybody, but the Bloodthirster keeping him healthy for now. He's dashing out, Unforgiven leaping forward, he gets the reset. That's one. Maybe looking for another, trying to space this out. A big rocket hits him, and he could go down. Massive Aphelios assault on the backside of the fight, getting the blue gun just in time. Infernum stopping the Mad Lions Baron in its tracks.
Yeah, they're going to have to back off one rocket from Gorkin. It might be a quadra kill. It's always going to get you so much standing gold on the map. Mid and bot tier 2 are up. They're going to force it again, make Misfits walk into them. Might be a 50-50 though, because they don't have many tools to stop the Lee Sin other than a Nautilus ult over the wall. And Armwood, of course, is laying in wait, waiting for Misfits to step foot in the river, and that's exactly what Misfits want to avoid. They don't want to walk into river. They don't want to walk into that pixel brush. One hook and the engage starts, so who's going to go first?
5K getting lower, Kaiser kicking things off, Armand off to the side, the knocked one to hear it. They're going to kick the monkey back into his own team. Neon has enough space to work with Gale Force as well. Misfits slowly but surely fighting front to back and cleaning this one up. Rieger gets a kill back onto Mersa. For now, it's a 4v4.
This mid-wave control, they keep pushing it in, and it keeps showing members of Mad Lions, and as you said, that crab gave them enough vision. That's going to be an uncontested Infernal Soul. That's going to be a bot tier 2. VTO didn't even have the package. They discover this mid tower still being up means it's so hard for them to contest anything.
They can't do anything because VTO can just poke with rockets, and if they overcommit onto him, he just packages out. Now, though, with him in the pit, they have to try. They're just going to lose this Baron. They don't have enough time to get in there. Elliot has to confidently, immediately flash over the wall, but he will not do so. Hook goes wide from Kaiser. Keep your eyes on the Lee Sin kick and the hook from Mersa.
Did Rieger get hit by a rocket? He's already half HP.
Sloton going in, fishing for the 80 carry. Rieger going to get the fear off. VTO goes gold and buys himself a little bit of space. Unforgiven on the backside. Big rocket. Will not get a whole lot done as here it just chases down Arma. Misfits are just dissecting the Mad Lions here in the mid lane. They got the Baron, they've got the Infernal, and they can push to break open the base.
They have two waves to play on. This mid wave and top wave. They're going to get this top tier 2. We'll see if they fancy themselves this mid inhibitor. Of course, Kaiser is dead, so Mad Lions lack a lot of engage. Armwood has no ultimate, and when those key cooldowns are there, there's nothing that Misfits are really scared of. What are they going to be worried about? There's no Vex, no Wukong ult. Nautilus is dead. Who can really threaten the backline of Misfits? They're fine splitting up. That's top mid inhib. Top inhib's going to fall too. I think this might be it. They might just be able to push in and end if they land some critical poke.
Misfits can play it out slow if they want to. Neon has to be careful. Lantern does take him out to safety. Hook goes in on the Kaiser. Looks like this is where they know that they need to fight. But Misfits are just slowly peeling back. Arma trying to fake him out. You notice again, he just presses S. He's faking out that he went invisible when he's running in. But to be honest, I don't even think they mind. They have a level 16 Wukong. Rieger now level 16 as well.
Where's TP going to go? There it is. Really far away. So Misfits might see him as he runs.
But Graves can just end the game if they ignore this Graves on the top side as he pushes in with the wave. And they haven't really done anything. Elliot already taken a big chunk out. Arma waiting off to the side.
Right now. Mad Lions are trying to engage, but Hirit doesn't care.
Sloton just buying a bit more time. A clean kick back. You love to see it. Hirit's just going to auto-attack the Nexus. And that's it. Bad dive be damned. Misfits are not messing around. They will secure, for now, sole control of second place in the LEC.
Who'd have thunk it?
Not me.
10 kills to Mad, 5 for Misfits. The early botch dive, 5-0 to Mad Lions in the early game. And yes, kills aren't like game deciding.
Dude, no, this is.
I'll tell you a quote. Do you want to hear? I heard a quote once. Do you want to hear it?
Yes.
Good macro never gets outscaled. I think we saw that there. Misfits just Camille Galio with Rakan now. Lots of good follow-up. The good news for Vitality is Ezreal's very good at self-peeling, right? He can play poke, he can E forwards if they get a good engage. He can always self-peel for himself. Whereas Rogue, Orianna Jhin, good combos. I mean, you have a little bit of a Zinzao.
I think the difficult thing here is I don't mind a level 3 Rakan roaming around the map. He's got good engage, he's got good disengage. Level 3 Tom Kench, a little underwhelming now that Devour's not all. But hold that thought, Odoamne. Pointed, clicked, and taken out. That's the power of the combo that Vitality put together.
Good flash by Alpharoi, just lands.
I think the big thing, though, is that the gold is distributed between the carries, whereas you can see the kill is onto the Diana. So need to see what Selfmade can do with the gold advantage that he has, as well as the 2-camp lead. Malrang taking the Dragon back again as a team. Rogue keeping things even a small. Herald comes up. Larson's pressure in the mid lane, difficult for Vitality to deal with. Its cost perks so much in terms of CS, and it's stopping him from roaming for now. Good connection on the immediate snare. Exhaust comes out. Labrov is there with the interrupt to stop anything else from going down. Ignite ticking on Trimby. Curtain call coming out. Labrov needs to make it out of safety. Carzzy forced to walk in.
Oh, comp.
Labrov. One more shot, taking their time. Carzzy, good patience not to let that kill come through.
Rakan had the move speed from the heal, but Comp was still hitting the shots. Malrang is around now. He could R-flash here to catch Labrov off guard. Gonna hit the E.
Taking his time. W connects.
Oh. Lots of pressure coming out of Rogue's bot lane. Of course, Trimby's, he never really will get kill pressure unless his jungler's around. So using ultimate on cooldown just to chunk him out as much as possible helps the top lane to make him low. Perks. Gonna get engaged on by Malrang.
Malrang going in immediately as soon as the taunt fades away, but that's gonna be big damage from Selfmade. The follow-up now coming in. Selfmade trying to survive. Alphari. Tactical sweep, but nothing else. A lot of resources burned. Not going to hit anybody, though. Ezreal going just a little bit wide now. Could be a potential bloodbath on the top side. A lot of low blinking health bars, but the one who's coming out on top because of this is Comp, taking another tower plate on the bottom side.
That's exactly right. 5 members top Comp.
This man has hit every shot in the bot side. He's going to miss the first one. Perk's going to get out in time.
He has vision on him so you can see him. Gives him the thumbs up.
I don't know. People can't see us, but I love it. So incredibly difficult. But now the Jhin is getting stronger and stronger. Checking in on Malrang. Of course, looks like Stridebreaker will be the answer. Odoamne running for the hills. Holebreaker there does a lot of work, but with the Ignite ticking, it's not going to be enough. Another kill over to Selfmade.
Yeah, that ward in the lane game. Look at the CS lead in bot. A full tower over to Comp will be responded with a full tower over to the jungle top of Vitality.
And we're in a weird situation right now, Caedrel, where it feels like it's Alphari and Selfmade versus Larson and Comp. Everyone else kind of getting left on the wayside on the opposite side, but it's mid-AD carry on one side, it's top jungle on the other.
And you have a few facilitators, right? Perks is going to toss ult in. Hang on, Malrang has no flash.
Taunt's there. Big damage now coming in. Malrang should just get shredded down.
Oh, he's wins these.
Now trying to turn it back. Red buff ticking. He's not going to go for LeBron too, but well played by Malrang to get that one. Here comes Alphari. Tactical sweep over the wall. Ezreal going in, but they're out of cooldowns. They will have to fight for the next dragon. Cloud, especially with Hex Tech out, feels pretty underwhelming. But in general, especially for Tahm Kench, for Orianna, those cooldowns are massive. The Crescent card as well.
I think Vitality's sitting pretty comfortable. I wonder if the comms are just, yeah, we don't really Vitality's focus for now.
And I think we're slowly leaving the game where Tahm Kench gets to be a playmaker and slowly entering the part of the game where Tahm Kench just has to eat people. That said, Malrang's still looking to be a playmaker as he goes in. Galio now coming in, trying to stop the play from coming through. Luckily, the Zanyas is available, but it looks like it's just going to be 2 easy kills picked up on the side of Rogue.
Greed, greed, greed coming out of Vitality. I think they overstayed for a camp and an extra wave top. Alphari was showing on bot wave, I believe, with no TP, and Rogue are saying, hang on a second, let's just force this. Force on the engages, make them flash away. And that's just going to net them a Baron, just like that. We thought one team fight would blow the game open, but one smart pick from Rogue leads to an objective.
And this is the thing. If they never give Vitality the chance to group up to use their full combo, Rogue's composition just so easy to play this one out. Excellent pick, good decision-making. Rogue continued to split the map, never giving Vitality a chance to fight the full fight. Perks, as we've highlighted, he's just so far behind. There's not a lot for him to get there. Now trying to make a play back.
Oh, the Everfrost.
Killing someone with the Baron buff is big, but there's the Everfrost from Larson. We highlighted it earlier.
Perks.
So good against the Galio.
Doesn't have ult to escape. He has TP, but Larson's not going to let him with the shockwave. I think he's just going to have to die here. Uses the flash. He's going to run through the towers.
Flash
Maybe he's
Nimbus. He should be out. Actually, Larson's very fast. Dissonance, very strong at this point. Is going to flash in, is going to commit for it, but by Zanyazing, looks like it's going to stop the potential play. Alphari now knows he needs to go in. Trimby in the area. They're going to try to CC him down before Trimby can even push in. It's clean from Vitality. That was a combo they've been fishing for all game. No chance to ult from Trimby. Means one dead 80 carry. 2 quick kills picked up. That's the Baron shut down. Keep your eyes on that Cloud Drake timer. That is all that matters at this moment.
Larson still going. Perks has nowhere to run. No one nearby for him to toss the ultimate out. Larson pops the thumbs up. I think he's going to die here. So that chase did work out for Rogue, but again,
Can sneak away the dragon in the meantime. But Malrang's now splitting on the bot side. We heard Rogue were super disciplined, but now it's getting weird, folks. Time to see what they do.
This is very odd because they're going to get TP'd on now. I mean, Perks just TP'd top.
Curtain call now coming out. Malrang on the backside fighting Selfmade. Larson in the midst of the team. Selfmade now going to get pulled back. His ult goes in, but he's only hitting Malrang. Carzzy on the backside of the fight, but that's the jungler going to go down. Alphari in the midst of the fight now too, but Rogue are standing 5 members strong. Selfmade taken out. Alphari now in trouble. Rogue set up to take down the Cloud. It's an absolute mess around the pit, but it's Rogue who come out on top.
Yeah, they're going to get the soul as well, unless Carzzy can steal it with a miracle Q. I don't think he can. The blue orb's going to come out. Rogue are blocking it. What an odd sequence of events. Vitality looked like they were giving up the Drake. Let's go topside and dive. Hang on, Alphari has no flash, has the mana for E.
Shot, wall dive, taking his time on that one, but now he's out of mana. Carzzy on the run. Malrang stepping forward, gonna look for that left auto attack. Stridebreaker just to get the slowdown. Malrang has to be careful, goes golden. Now they can step forward to body block. Carzzy. Hero opportunity here, but not much for him to do with it. Larson coming down, no mana. He's just gonna be zoned away.
Brav.
Slow comes in. Brav now going in. Good damage going back onto Trimby. Trimby should fall here. The shield come out from Orianna. Not in time. Odoamne now running. Carzzy versus the world. Ulti going to go a little bit wide. Carzzy full confidence here.
They don't have any TPs though, so they can't TP behind them or look for a chase on those mid lane wards. So Rogue will get out after losing Trimby. They get the shutdown onto Alphari though, which is great, but I think Vitality aren't done here yet. Selfmade!
Selfmade going in, fully committing for the play, knowing that they're going to lose out on this one. Crescent Guard comes out to buy a bit more space. Blast Cone there, perfectly. Rogue going to make the escape. Carzzy still stepping forward, has already E'd. Oh, Vitality getting so aggressive, just trying to stop Rogue from recalling without getting something, but if they cannot find their footing, if they cannot find a clean engage under the back line of Rogue, this game is just not going to go in their favor.
And Oruamne was the one who was set behind this whole game, but yes, he's still down around 50 CS, but he's got a shutdown, he's building towards 3 items, he's level 15, he's still going to be the focus for Vitality though.
Going forward, LeBron giving them the extra speed up for now, just focusing on the objective bounty. A lot of money going to their pockets for that tower.
Objective spawns, you have 2 massive objectives on the map, and they will lean towards the Elder, so Rogue will have to transition all their vision across to the bot side of the map if they do want to fight it. Lebrov.
Knockup going to come over the wall. Can he battle dance out to safety? Galio now trying to find the engage. Those are the frontliners, but if they can kill them before the fight breaks out, maybe they can get something done. Instead, they're retreating, realizing this is not the engage they wanted. LeBron getting caught out. How much will it cost them? Self-made goes golden. Should be an easy kill pickup for Rogue. Now priority access to the Baron, but in the meantime, Alfari's pushing on the bottom side.
Yeah, there's the pick, so Rogue's going to force it up. The question for Rogue is how much will you lose on the bot side? Because yes, this Baron will go down, but Vitality's here to stop
Larson,
you.
flash over the wall, looking for a little bit more, but that's a knockup. Quick fingers coming in from LeBron, trying to get something done. LeBron going golden. Larson, low health in the midst of the entire fight. Alfari buying a bit more time with the stopwatch. 5 members standing for Rogue, but they're getting lower and lower as Caedrel remains untouched. But he goes in, Malrank's right on top of him. Caedrel getting taken down. Alfari running for the hills. It's a disaster for the side of Vitality.
Yeah, I think Larson's going to base here and TP on mid-wave. Trimby's just trying to mark Lebrov to slow him down to make sure he can't base to buy as much time as possible for this mid-wave to push in. 10 seconds on Selfmade. I wonder if you have the ultimate up to clear the wave. There's the TP coming in. Oruamne's behind Rogue. He's going to collapse as well. Trimby still marking Lebrov. Are they going to look for the end here? Can they do it? Vitality, all of their damage went on to Trimby and Malrank, so the carries could walk up. And I think this might just be it. We'll see what Selfmade can do.
Rogue pushing in. Wave on the bot side being ignored. Vitality running out of time, running out of hope. And once again for Rogue, it is surgical precision that allows them to dissect, but Selfmade will not go quietly. Perks does not have the follow-up. Malrank focusing on the towers. He will still get taken down. Rogue so incredibly low. 1 second till Caedrel, but it will not be enough. The base will fall. Rogue eyes on the prize, not focusing on the kills, not focusing on the champions, worried instead about the Nexus. Rogue secure their place in the LEC playoffs.
Vitality had the tools to dive and find plays, and they were trying to force them, but Rogue just paid a lot of respect. Yes, they got a couple kills and a lot of pressure towards the top side, but the exhaust onto Selfmade on that Nash fight in the top side river, the damage landing onto Malrank and Trimby.
They have quite a strong bot side, and I would say Ryze can move to both sides. And I would like to see actually punishing the fact that Jinx has legit no peel for her.
And going to help keep that mana topped up for Broken Blade, but he is running low if he wants to stick around in the lane. Now Diana on the way down. Hylissang, if he connects to the hook, it's going to be big, but Targamas just interrupts with the stun. It's well played. Phantom Undertow going to give his life for this one. Ticking on the Ignite, keeping vision on him. So the passive cannot heal, but he's finally now going to be able to heal up. Targamas making his way out of that one. It costs them 2 summoner spells, however.
So bot gank backfires. Hilly's the one that's forced to flash away. Combat summoners used. Caps again looking for Wunder. Might have to flash.
Locking up Wunder. Phase rush. The flash out with attack sweep and first blood for Caps.
Clean setup. We talked about the early top pressure that they'll have with the Jace Volibear
right back quite yet, and Razork just rinsing and repeating here on the bottom side. Difficult angle to pull off a gank without Hylissang landing the hook. Flash still up for Targamas, flash still up for Flakked. Cleanse on the way for upset. Hylissang now stepping forward. Flakked can just flash out. They're trying to bait it, but they hit him. Pulling back, the traps are right behind him. Flakked now in trouble. Maybe he should have just flashed away, but he's holding on. He's ticking. He will drop. Targamas now in trouble as well. Will walk away in the end, but ooh.
Little bit of disrespect here. Razork is 6, like you said. No TPs, but Humanoid has ult if he wants to collapse. Happy sitting under his mid tower. G2 a bit scared here. Jankos only level 5.
Waiting, watching, Razork debating. Do they start the objective up again? Level advantage over Jankos. That camp lead means he has ultimate and Jankos does not. Walking into the Diana could be suicide. Jankos debating if he can try and steal this one, but good patience from Fnatic means they will not early smite. And
this is where they strike. This is where they make plays. It's either a dive or a wave pushing into them. And G2 are reading the play. Jankos is on the bot side of the map, but there it is.
Gold card, point, click, lock down, but a good interrupt coming from Targamas. Ready to body block, but he still hits it anyway. Rocket going in, Flakked healing up though. Good use of the ultimate from the Severum to bring it back. Hylissang ticking, burning. They've got vision on him, but the Rise is on the way. Razork ready to fight the 1v1 though. They've instantly turned their attention. Clean calling coming out, but that is going to be the phase rush. Taking Caps out to safety. A tense blade, and he will be in trouble. Targamas though in mid lane, maybe he can get something done. Difficult though, again, upset with the cleanse. Might have hurt him a bit in the early laning phase, but helps him a lot in these exchanges, allows him to step forward. Big damage going in, good stun comes out from Targamas. Rocket not quite gonna finish the job.
Fnatic absolutely no fear.
Hook goes back, Hylissang taking his time, a little bit extra money in the back pocket of Wunder to boot.
There's the repayment, now Humanoid might be in trouble, has cleanse.
Red card, slowing him down. Yanko's just going to ult back out to safety. Could not do that in the early laning phase. Yes, Flack had got a bit of an early CS lead, but Hylissang rather just generated so much pressure that demanded a response.
Is he going to get out? Is he going to get out?
Coming out. Gold card going to stop it. Upset with the slow to follow. Hylissang going to dash in, and it's all too easy. Humanoid grabs the kill. Now when they rebuild, for the first time in their history, G2 are focusing on rookies. I don't get to talk about stories. I get to talk about Razork potentially murdering Jankos because there's a 2-level discrepancy. Hylissang's on the way in, and his ult, while not off cooldown, it might not matter. Jankos going to go down. Maybe they fish for a little bit more here. Tower still standing, but they got 3 members on the top side. Rocket goes a little bit wide, but it's just not going to matter. Broken Blade, clean flash out to safety. Good escape. TP now coming in. Caps maybe hoping to turn this flash forward. The point-click CC. The Zenith Blade will not connect, but it does not matter. Broken Blade grabbing the kill. Slow coming out from the Everfrost. They are going to walk away.
So 1 for 1 in the end. Top lane for jungle. TP invested from Caps, however, though. Herald has spawned, and they're going to force it up without their jungler. Hylissang needs to base, restock on wards, but as I say that, he's going to cancel it. Try to fight Targamas, pulls him over the wall, can hit the blast cone to stop him escaping.
Locking him up. Gold card comes through as well, has the ultimate, continues just to push him back, pulling in. Broken Blade on the way in, though they just want to finish. They want to finish with the execute, but they're going to be forced away. Hylissang actually the one to lose flash there.
Yeah, but Hylissang just slowing G2 down. Can they do that?
Fnatic want to take it.
Yeah, Fnatic has an option here to just bail down mid, look for 2 towers. G2's all in bot side river. They could just ignore this dragon and run it down. They don't have TF ultimate to face check the dragon, so they're not going to do that. They're just going to look for the tier 2. G2 need to respond quickly. Yes, you've denied the Ocean Soul point, but can you save your mid tier 2 tower? They might have to Ryzel to defend the tower. There it is. Ryzel coming in, but you're Ryzel into Diana.
Grabs coming out. Volibear pulled back. Jankos can heal back up to get a little bit more down. Big ulti comes in from Flacken onto the backside, but Razork and Wonder make quick work of the frontliners from the side of G2. Flack and Caps, Broken Blade still standing, but Fnatic push themselves up to Ocean Soul point. It's going to mitigate a lot of the poke that could come out of Broken Blade.
It's gone.
Massive. Slowly but surely they build these advantages.
Yeah, double rapid fire, so much range.
Going forward, Targamas immediately going to get taken out. Razork now
Razork
going in. That's a bit of an oopsie. It's going to stop the fight for now. The hook shot, the wall dive to follow. Yanko's forced to ult back. A lot of pressure right now in favor of Fnatic. They got mid push as well. They can go bot, they can go to Baron.
Jace poke is going to be a bit annoying, so he can lifesteal straight through that. And the rocket was used to slow down Flacket's base so they can keep control over the entrance red. Hylissang might be caught here.
It's going to go out. A bit questionable. Thought he could finish the recall, and it looks like it's going to cost him his life. He's trying to get away, but it will not happen. Big shutdown for the side of G2.
Okay, so signs of life for G2. What's the play now?
This is the arena. 10 seconds. Counting down to the Ocean Drake spawns. Fnatic have to be careful not to group into the pit against the Euphelios, against the Rise. They pull someone over the wall. They pull Caps over the wall. It's going to be big, but he flashes back out to safety. Wonder in the midst of the team. Razork, Humanoid. No one's getting any damage down. Everybody just retreating. But lots of low health bars on the side of G2. Jankos is trying to heal up as he retreats.
Oh, Razork.
Ulti from Razork again. Catastrophically bad. What is it going to cost Fnatic? Upset, Gale forcing forward, but he won't be able to finish Jankos. Wonder leaping in. Hookshot wall dive with attack speed. Targamas now the re-engage coming out. It's a comedy of errors, but there's Hylissang finding one reset. Going in for the second, but he cannot finish the job. In the meantime, the dragon is falling. The dragon can fall now. Caps cannot make it through the traps. The Realm Warp coming in. Is it going to be fast enough? Caps now, no! It's such a messy fight. It's such a disaster, but Flacken, can he clean up? That's the reset for Upset. Flacken now in trouble as Razork now steps forward. That was the messiest exchange I have seen all week, but ultimately is Fnatic who come out on top.
Broken Blade TP's in, but he's just going to have to run away, trying to go back in. So G2 just kiting in and out to try to make sure they can find one target, and they do. But the Chomper slowed them down so much, it looks like they're winning the fight when Hylissang falls. And Broken Blade champions, when they group up, can't offer too much, but they can pressure side lanes, and they have mobility. G2 realm hopping in.
Jankos now going forward. Razork off to the side. Caps potentially caught in the pinch here. Eyes on the gold card from Humanoid. Flacken in the area as well. Upset going to take a bit of poke damage back. In the meantime, Wonder now engaging. The fight is split. Humanoid goes in, goes golden. A bit of a Messiah play to kick things off. Caps, though, will not go down. The shield coming up just in time to stop the execution. But it does not matter because finally, after 2 attempts, the third will finally land. Razork finds the ult, and Fnatic will look to find the win. Soul Control, not Soul Control, tied with Misfits for second place as G2 are forced down to 4th. Vengeance after the last best of 1 went awry. Fnatic will take the win.
It was clean and easy from the get-go. Couple mistakes from Razork. You see he has his hand in his head. He knows he messed up a couple of those ultimates and could have cost some fights to stall this game out longer. But Fnatic, dominance victory there. Stacking the dragons, knew the fight would come, and eventually that fight was very, very up and down. But in the end, they closed it out.